Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 14 of the All Japan Pro Wrestling series here on the channel, as it's now February of '94 in the TEW 2020 All Japan Pro Wrestling series. As this should be quite the Excite Series tour, hell of a main event, and Toshiaki Kawada and Mitsuha Misawa building, almost 2 years as far as their last heavyweight title match, and of course, almost a year since the Champion Carnival matchup. Very, very exciting. This is. Can Toshiaki Kawada be the guy to beat Mitsuha Misawa? We shall see. As for the rest of the card, we'll go through that right now. As always, we went through it twice. As far as the. There we go. Fix that. So, as far as for the tour goals, these are just some of the matches we have booked. We have pre-booked at least 2 matches on each of the 10 tour shows. So, we'll have a lot of stuff to talk about once we get to each show, obviously. But some of the main ones we did, kind of the first 6 that we did, or the first 5 we did rather. As Miracle Vines Connection versus Stan Hansen, Terry Funk, Cactus Jack for night 1. That's a great main event. Night 3, the Headhunters with Vampiro against Kenta Kobashi, Tsuyoshi Kikuchi, and Jun Akiyama. Of course, the Super Generation Army there. So Ogawa and Fuchi against Hayabusa and Firecat for night 4. Night 5, we got Misawa, Kobashi, Tsuyoshi Kikuchi taking on the Holy Demon Army. And then night 6, the Blonde Crushers taking on Dory Funk Jr. and Dean Malenko. That should be a fun little tag match there. Of course, same thing with night 5. Anytime you have the Super Generation Army, Holy Demon Army, it's going to be pretty epic. Main event, of course. Toshiaki Kawada, Mitsuha Misawa, Triple Crown, title matchup. That's, can Toshiaki Kawada, can he do it? Can he beat him here on this Excite Series night? Or will Misawa again walk out as the Triple Crown champion and keep that belt a little bit longer? We shall see. So the Miracle Vines Alliance taking on Stan Hansen, Terry Funk in the co-main. Obviously, with Kawada being involved in the main, we can't have a co-main be the World Tag Team titles. So we went with a nice little co-main event of Miracle Vines Alliance, Stan Hansen, Terry Funk. Stan Hansen and Terry Funk teaming up here. 2 legendary Texas men and 2 legendary Japanese pro wrestling figures as far as foreigners from outside Japan. You want to talk about if you had a top 10 list, these guys are definitely on that top 10 list, and they've been fantastic. And to have them team up here, that's going to be a lot of fun. As an All Japan World Junior Heavyweight Title matchup, as Masanobu Fuchi taking on the new champion in Hayabusa. Hayabusa's first defense here. Big time match. So Masanobu Fuchi has beaten Hayabusa in the past, back in October '93 during the October Giant Series tour. He beat him in the singles. So that is a big time win over Hayabusa already. And really, that's only Hayabusa's kind of main singles loss as far as one-on-one matches go. So that's a pretty big feather in the cap for Masanobu Fuchi there. We'll see what happens as far as Hayabusa. He has gotten a major win over Dean Malenko, of course, at our previous episode. If he can continue that same momentum, with a win here over Masanobu Fuchi, that's going to be tremendous for him. An All-Asia Tag Team title matchup is Kenta Kobashi and Tsuyoshi Kikuchi taking on the Headhunters. Can Kobashi and Kikuchi be the ones to take out the Headhunters here? Headhunters have had a pretty great run already. Had about 3 defenses already. Had the belt for about 90 days. They've had a pretty good run so far. And, Kenta Kobashi and Tsuyoshi Kikuchi, when they are both healthy and are both at 100%, they are one of the best teams that we have. If they can get back to that same level again, they're a team to watch out for. Just comes down to them being healthy at the same time. As the next matchup, 6-man, Malenko Brothers, Dory Funk Jr. versus Johnny Ace, Chris Candido, and Dan Spivey. Little Gaijin 6-man here, so we can add the Gaijin tag, and now we have the Gaijin 6-man. As Malango Brothers, Dory Funk Jr., I mean, that's obviously a team that is going to be very, very good. But that Johnny Ace, Chris Candido, Dan Spivey team of the Blonde Crushers, that's a pretty good team as well. That's going to be a tough one to call. Taue and Yoshinari Ogawa taking on Doug Furness and Eddie Gilbert. Pretty good little tag match there. As for Doug Furness and Eddie Gilbert, I mean, that's a team to really watch out for. They've been pretty well, in their first tour together. See what they do here on the second tour. If they could beat Taue and Ogawa, that's a huge win. Especially if, Furness or Gilbert beat Taue, or, even if Gilbert beats Ogawa, that's a big win. So we got a 6-man British Combat Club versus the Fantastics. Should be a fun little six-man there, and then to open up the show, Jun Akiyama, Takeo Mori taking on Terry Gordy and Taz. I think everybody knows how that one's going to play off, but I think that's a fun little show. Obviously, that's a great main, and it's had 99s before. We won that 100 though. We won the big 1-0-0, and I hope it happens. Really do hope that happens in that main event. As let's get on with the tour here. Night 1. We have the Taue, Ogawa, Doug Furnas, and Eddie Gilbert match. So the match that we're going to see at the final show is going to happen on the first night here of the tour. Of course, we talked about the Miracle Vines Alliance, Stan Hansen, Cactus Jack, Terry Funk, 6-man. So Joel Deaton's brought before Wrestlers Court, accused of not joining the rest of the locker room for a night out, as the judge, Stan Hansen, found him guilty and sentenced to buy drinks right after the show. Noise. As we have, as far as Chubu again, we got to start off in Chubu. So the Toyasha General Gymnasium. So that's obviously the main, the 6-man. That's a pretty good co-main. Taue and Ogawa against Furnas and Gilbert. Terry Gordy going to get the win over Cactus Jack. Miracle Vines Alliance getting the win there. Gilbert's going to beat Ogawa. Big win for Eddie Gilbert. It's a nice win there. As, of course, we had to put night 1, because obviously we already have it pre-booked for the final night. For the rest of the card, let's go with the undercard. I just love going there next, after we do our main event stuff. I really want to see a Jinsei Shinzaki Masato Tanaka team for some reason. I don't know, it's just calling to me. Just calling to me here, as, we'll go with the Gladiator Titans. Anytime we can have the Gladiator and Masato Tanaka share the same ring, it's always a big get. But Mike Awesome's pop's definitely there now, to where it shouldn't be a problem for that match. And then also Vampiro's pop should be good enough too. He's in the 40s now, which is great to see. I kind of want to see him beat a young lion, as far as maybe Nagata. Yeah, probably Yuji Nagata. That's not a bad option. I think we keep on hitting tournaments whenever I do that. But okay, yeah, it's first time meeting. First time meeting there, as we'll have, by that, Yuji Nagata win. Yeah, we'll have Vampiro win. They'll kick off the show. Let's go with the tag of, let's go with, let's see, Mamoto, Mighty Inoue. As far as a team that could, Los Guerreros, we've had Eddie. They could use a big win here. We've had the 6-man last year in May, when we had Chavo Sr., Eddie, and Hector. It's kind of weird. I automatically went to Chavo Sr., even though Chavo's, like, probably in his teens at this point. I'm trying to remember how old he is in WCW in 97, 98. So he's probably, like, 13, 14, probably around there. Maybe a little older. I'm trying to think. I was thinking Chavo was like 19, 20 by the time WCW went out of business. Maybe I'm misremembering. As, Eddie getting the win for Mighty Inoue. We'll have it set for Steal the Show too. Fuck it. Why not? You live once. Just need 3 more matches. Let's have George and Shinichi Nakano. Yeah, Joel Deaton and Billy Black. It's not a bad little tag match. We've done this not before. Man, it's cool. First time meeting. So we'll have George get the win. That should be a pretty good match, though. Oh, there we go. So 2 more matches. We'll go with a couple singles matches, kind of like the mid-card, under mid-card. We'll go with Kunaki Kobayashi. Yeah, we'll have him beat Masubuchi. We'll have a couple more Young Lions versus established guy matches. Which we probably should move that to 3 instead of 2, to be honest. It's not a bad call, for being honest. And another singles match. Let's have Jun Akiyama get a win over one of the Young Lions. Yeah, Timon Honda. We gotta get him some wins. Young Lion versus Young Lion matchup. Hopefully this card's good enough. We're putting a lot of faith in that undercard. Yeah, 35 it can start off. Wrist clutch, Death Valley driver, though, for Jun Akiyama. Sick. As he gets the one in 10-14. 34 for Yuji Nagata Vampiro. Surprise, this was worse, as Vampiro gets the win, with a nail in the coffin. 9:57. 35 for Masao Noe and Kaneki Kobayashi. It's Kaneki Kobayashi getting the win in 10:01. Cooled the crowd some more. 49 now for the Gladiator Titans and Masato Tanaka with Jinsei Shinzaki as the Gladiator. Mike Awesome beating Masato Tanaka with the Awesome Bomb. Good stuff though from the Gladiator Titans there. 53 from Los Carreros and Mitsuya Momoto and Mighty Inoue. Good stuff from Hector and Eddie there. Eddie outperformed both Mitsuya Momoto and Mighty Inoue. 54 for George and Shinichi Nakano against Gerald Eaton and Billy Black. Pretty good stuff. You know, George was the best guy in the match, but Shinichi Nakano a little bit behind everybody else. Could have won either way. George Nakano getting the win with Tombstone, though, in 17:31. 72 for Taue and Ogawa against Gilbert and Doug Furner. So that's a pretty good indicator of how that match is going to do during the actual show, like the final show. That's probably going to be in the 80s. Maybe high 70s. But the hot shot for Gilbert, though, over Yoshinari Ogawa in 2025. 78 for the Miracle Vines Alliance against Stan Hansen, Terry Funk, and Cactus Jack, as Terry Gordy with a backdrop driver over Cactus Jack. What an awesome match that would be, though. Cactus Jack and Terry Gordy be pretty electric. But Funk and Hansen, 83s, 81s. Great stuff there. That tag match is going to be awesome with Gary Albright and Doc against Funk and Stan Hansen. Super excited for that. So yeah, I mean, we did it somehow. Somehow saved it after that shitty little undercard. So on to night 2 we go. Alrighty, day 2, night 2, as Johnny Ace and Dan Spivey against the Malenko brothers. Pretty fun tag match, and of course our main of Mitsuya Masawa and Hayabusa, heavyweight champ, junior champ, taking on the challengers, Kawada and Fuchi. I love it. Absolutely love it. Because the reason why we're doing this is because many moons ago, a year ago, we did this exact same idea with Masawa teaming up with the junior champ at the time, Ultimo Dragon, against Jumbo Tsuruta and Yoshinari Ogawa. So it just makes sense pushing it forward. You know, as far as, I wouldn't say it's a tradition, but it's definitely a pattern, maybe, at the, in that same kind of breath. Instead of putting all that pressure to remember every year that the night 2 of the Excite Series tour you do this. But it's going to be a 30-minute draw. Going the distance. Didn't want to have anyone lose in this match. I just felt like it was the best. But I'm a Sawa Hayabusa team. Sign me up. I'm there. This is another good little tag match. You know, it was tough with Spivey in this match because he's so much bigger than the Malenko brothers. It's hard to give that credibility whenever they lose a team on his side. But we gave the Malenko brothers the win, Dean beating Johnny Ace, which that makes sense as far as Malenko's the man. He can beat anybody. He can beat any damn person. As far as the rest of the card, yeah, I mean, British Combat Club, not a bad option. Oh, I forgot, actually, to mention this. Hector Guerrero, he's going to have a exclusive deal with CMLL. Yeah, which, they were going to give him so much money, and it was like, well, he's awesome, but he's not, awesome enough to sign him to this crazy deal. So, he's going to be gone after this tour, so we should probably have some guys beat him. Why not? Perfect chance for Regal to beat him. So that's going to suck for Eddie specifically, because now he's going to be without, as far as Hector really helps him out a lot, but now it's also like getting booked on the tour is going to be a little tougher for him, and hopefully it works out, where he gets, he's Eddie Guerrero, he's the man. We'll figure something out, I'm sure. But right now it's a little bit of a dicey situation. As for the opener, I want to see Satoru Asako beat Kentaro Shiga. Yeah, we did this back in January. I want to say, did they have bad chemistry? Just want to double check. No? Okay. But, you know, because we did it last tour, I don't think we need to really do it here. Maybe, yeah, maybe Timon Honda again. Do we just use Nagata? Yeah, maybe Juni's Amida. That's right, they have the awful chemistry. I was like, there's some young one that it does not work with. I had to find it, but yeah, well, okay, Masato Tanaka with, against Satoru Sako. We did this back in October, but that was the last time we did it. It was a 32 when we did it then. Hoping for a little bit better rating, but I doubt it. Of course, Satoru Sako gonna get the win. Let's see what we got with Hideki Ozaka. He's almost there, as far as pop-wise, to make it over the hump. Yeah, we'll have him beat Jinsei Shinzaki. Probably could have had a tag match of this, now I'm thinking about it. Let's just do that. Jinsei with Masato Tanaka against Hosaka and Asako. Good stuff there. 10 minutes. Satoru Sako gonna get the win over Jinsei Shinzaki. Sucks about, you know, because Shinya Hashimoto definitely would have got signed away too, but we have this deal with New Japan where we're not, you know, stealing each other's people, which I don't know why I'm going to break that, but it's going to happen. I'm just kind of waiting on the right guy. Shinya Hashimoto was very, very tempting, though. Very, very tempting. I love Shinya Hashimoto, but I just don't think right now is the time. Don't think it's the time. Because, you know, because especially, like, he would have came in at Champion Carnival, would have been pretty electric. But, I just didn't think it was time, you know. But, it's always next time with somebody. Kaiju Muto, maybe. It's always tempting. Liger. Very, very tempting. I'm trying to think what else we could do. So we got Juni's Amida here. Yeah, maybe have yeah, like Rugai Jin, Juni's Amida. So the worst thing on the fucking planet. Is Rugai Jin gonna get the win? Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. Another one for the road, as we'll have no fear. Lose to an established team. We've done the Gladiator Titans and them a couple of times. We might do Ultimate Dragon Super Astro just for the fuck of it. Even though that's two giants and Takemura and Yoshiro Takayama against a couple of luchadors and Ultimate Dragon and Super Astros. You know, specifically Super Astro. But Ultimate Dragon gonna get the win. He's gonna beat Takayama too. Oh man, he's gonna beat the Everest tree himself. I like to see the people's faces on that one. Just be like, what the fuck? Let's go with another tag. You know, the Doug Furnace Eddie Gilbert team. Such a good team. We'll, trying to think if we should have Joel Deaton and Billy Black beat him. Or not beat him. Yeah, have Doug Furnace and Eddie Gilbert get the win there. Because we did this, yeah, in the night 5. I don't mind doing this again. So we'll have Doug get the win. I don't mind. Don't mind that one. Actually, let's go with George and Shinichi Nakano. Because I think that's at least a fresh match. I think that's a little bit more, yeah. A little bit more their pace, too. A lot of tags. We might go with a 6-man just to spice it up. Go with the Fantastics against somebody. Diamond Rogers, Jackie Fulton, Bobby Fulton. Yeah, let's go Candido. Yeah, that's right. John Ace and them's booked up. Then we'll go with Kobashi. Yeah, we'll go with the Super Generation Army win then. Or maybe even just Mitsuya Momoto, Masao Noe, and Mighty Noe. Something like that. So we'll have Jackie get the win. Yeah, good little match. Good little match. So, put it there, I guess. Alright. Oh yeah, we gotta change this. So I was thinking as, yeah, I mean, we can run Osaka. That's not a bad idea. For this day 2. Alright. 37 for the opener. Satoru Osaka and Hideki Osaka with 52s, 40s for Masato Tanaka and Jinsei Shinzaki. It's not bad for Satoru Osaka and Hideki Osaka. You know, that's not bad at all. They're really coming together well. Haruka Aijin and Juni Zamaida. This match fucking stunk. On to the next one, 61 for Ultimo Dragon and Super Astro against No Fear. It's Astro and Ultimo Dragon. They're such an awesome team as they get the win with this IDT over Takayama. 64 for British Combat Club and Los Guerreros as Yami Hector's very Regal, man, with a 65 with the excellent chemistry boost. That's great to see. Regal stretch from Regal and just under just 1 minute shy, or 1 second shy rather, under 11 minutes. 56 for Mitsuya Momoto and the Inoues against Tommy Rogers and the Fantastics. Yeah, probably put a little too much faith in the Fantastics carrying this one around, but they did well. They did pretty well. Just they didn't have a prayer really against the other team. Unfortunately, a 69 for the Doug Furnace, Eddie Gilbert, George Takano, Shinichi Takano matchup. As Frankenstein for Doug Furnace in 15:54. Yeah, I mean, he was the best guy in the match by far. Gilbert better than George Takano by 4 points, and then Shinichi Takano didn't have a fucking prayer. Weak link in the match. 69 again for Johnny Ace and Dan Spivey against the Malenko brothers. Texas Cloverleaf for Dean Malenko in 2003. Good win there for the Malenko brothers. And then the main event, it's an 80. And it got the crowd interested again. As it took the Triple Crown champ and the Junior champ going 30 with the challengers. As, yeah, an 80. Alright, we'll gladly take that. On to day 3 we go. Alrighty, day 3, night 3. As the Headhunters against and Vampire against the Super Generation Army, and also the Miracle Vines Alliance, all of them, taking on Terry Funk, Cactus Jack, Stan Hansen, and Dan Spivey, which that's probably the better main there, so we'll go with that. That's a good match. It's tough. It's fucking tough. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. It didn't count that we ran Jubu. Huh. Well, I guess we gotta run there. Huh. Odd. We must not have hit the gimmick. But this is a great 8-man, though. You know, I love this match, as Cactus Jack's going to get the win. He's going to beat Taz there. Man, it's tough, because, like, yeah, with the Sawa not being in it, it'd probably been a little bit different. But Kobashi's going to get the win, though, for the Super Generation Arm team, beating Vampiro there. It's pretty good co-main. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, so let's go with a No Fear, Hosaka, Astro. Or not Astro, Sako. Oh, God. As Sako. There we go. Also, Haruka Aijin's contract's coming up, and we're not going to re-sign him, so. Mainly because he's got ties to Yakuza. We're not dealing with that. Oh, we don't need anybody tied in the Yakuza. Get that shit out of here. That's the last thing we need. So we're going to have him lose to someone. Who's it going to be? Steven Regal. Perfect guy for this job. Think we're going to beat him in 10 minutes. No fear. Yeah. We'll still have that be the opener, for sure. But then we'll have Masato Inoue losing to... Let's exclude people that's booked so I can kind of get a better look here. Yeah, we should probably have Hector lose. So we'll also add that. Man, oh man. There's a couple of, Big Titan's a good shout. He doesn't have enough pop just yet. Gotta get him there. Let's go with a tag. Los Guerreros. It's tough because there's really no. I guess Candido. That'd probably be a good shout. So have Candido beat him. Yeah, not a bad match there. Not a bad steal the show match. So just need two more. Let's go with a couple of tags. George and Shinichi Nakano against the team of Johnny Smith and Norman Smiley. I want to say they don't have chemistry. Yeah, poor chemistry. We'll still run it though. It's not great. It's not a great match, but I think it's gonna get. It should be an okay matchup here. So we'll cut it down because of the bad chemistry. Cut it down to 12, and we'll put it before the Crushers, the Blonde Crushers, Los Guerreros match. So just one more match here. We'll go with a 6-man. Yeah, we got Dory with the Malenkos. That gotta be fun. Holy Demon Army, TEW, Kawada, and Ogawa, or even Fuchi. Yeah, we'll go Fuchi. It's a pretty good match. I mean, this could have been the co-main, being honest. So I'll have Fuchi beat Dory. Ooh, we gotta cut some time. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably just change the length, to be honest, here. We'll just change it to 2-hour show. Alright. Let's run it. 35 for the opener. Tsutoru Sako and Hideki Osaka doing pretty well there. Takeo Mori doing well, too. Just, Takayama again. A little bit behind. But it's nice seeing that Takeo Mori's doing pretty well, though. Building Bomb for Hideki Osaka in 10-12. 39 for Big Titan and Asano. Yeah, Big Titan's... He's the man. Him and Gladiator Mike Awesome. I love that team. So Big Titan gets the win with the Exploder in 10-12, or 10-22 rather. 54 for Regal and Haruka Aijin. I mean, Regal fucking doubled them in points damn near as Regal stretch in 10-16. 56 for George and Shinichi Nakano against Johnny Smith and Norman Smiley's Norman with the Norman Conquest in 12-25. Johnny Smith and Norman Smiley, of course, they don't have any chemistry, but they still were the better team. 58 for Los Guerreros and the Blonde Crushers. Candido pinning Hector with the diving headbutt in 12:45. Johnny Ace with 65, 59 for Hector, 57 for Eddie, 49 for Chris Candido. 73 for Dory Funk with the Malango brothers against the Holy Demon Army. What a match. As Joe Malenko, worst guy in the match by far. And then it was Dory. Then Dean. Rather, it was Dory, then Fuchi, then Dean. As Matsuo Fuchi getting the submission win over Dory Funk with the STF. 72, only a point difference there. That's not bad. As Kenta Kobashi pinning Vampiro with the Orange Crush. 83, 73, 70, 71 for Headhunters. And then 57 and 53 for Vampiro and Jun Akiyama. 75 for Miracle Vines Alliance versus Terry Funk, Cactus Jack, Stan Hansen, Dan Spivey. It's double arm DT for Cactus Jack in 2014. Doc, best guy in the match, followed by Hansen, then Funk. Or actually, by Gary Albright, then Funk. Then we got Spivey, doing pretty well. Him and Gordy did 69s there. Nice. 69 each other. You're getting us 58 for Cactus Jack and then 49 for Taz. Good match. I mean, that's a hell of a show, to be honest. For a tour show, that's a pretty solid top 3. That's not bad at all. People at the Yosho Journal Gymnasium had a hell of a show. So on to night 4 we go. Alrighty, night 4. As we get backstage instance, Great Kabuki brought before Wrestlers Court accused them failing to pick up his share of the tab at the bar as the judge stand in held them guilty and sentenced by drinks right after the show. Small positive impact on the Great Kabuki as the matches here. Masato Fuchi, Yoshinori Ogawa against Firecat and Hayabusa. Standard junior tag match between the challenger and the champion. Those two junior teams. Could be a pretty fun little match. Probably a steal the show match, though. Not going to be the co-main. Then we have Masawa and Jun Akiyama against Kawada, and that's not going to be Yoshinori Ogawa. We're going to probably have that to another night. It's, I don't know what happened there. Because, yeah, that's definitely not going to be for that night. Since we're doing Fuchi and Ogawa against Firecat and Hayabusa. Yeah, we can't do it night 6 either. Yeah, let's switch this out. Let's, yeah, we'll do a little switcheroo here. Side series, if we can. Oh, we can't. So we'll just add this to the booking sheet as Malango getting the win over Candido there, the Blanc Rushers. Chris is losing to Dean. Surgaijin. And then for night 4, Misawa, Jun Akiyama, Kawada. Oh no, that's we're saving that for later rather. It's Fuchi and Ogawa against Firecat and Hayabusa. Yeah, that is going to be the steal of the show. It's Fuchi. Going to be Firecat. So, you know, it's a solid little co-main. We just need an actual main, which we'll go with Hanson and Spivey. Yeah, against the Connection, the match we've done. Oh man, how many times we've done this match now? Done it a handful of times. Had the double DQ. We mainly the Miracle Vines Connection team has won for the majority of the time, but we just saw in the last encounter back in September, Hanson Spivey won. Not this time though. Gordy's going to beat Spivey. Legendary is what we're talking here between those two teams. For the rest of the card. So Rugaijin, we know he's leaving. To have him lose to both Satoru Sako and Haruka. As Haruka's going to lose to both Satoru Sako and Hideki Ozaka on this tour. Good stuff there for Satoru Sako. And the next one, have a Timon Honda appearance. He will be losing to Takeo Omori. To help out Takeo Omori around here, as he could use it. Omori getting the win. And then we'll have Takayama lose to the Gladiator Mike Awesome. Because of course he is. He's Mike Awesome. Awesome is his name. Sick. Just need 2 more matches. Let's go with the 6-man. Let's go with Kabuki, Vampiro, and Juni Zamaida. Against the team of Hector, Eddie, and let's see who's. Yeah, let's go Super Astro. Why not? And we'll have Vampiro beat Hector Guerrero. Which is crazy because that other team on the left is very, very good. It should not be losing. It's the way she goes. And there's still the show match. We'll go with the Fantastics of Jackie and Bobby Fulton against Gerald Eaton and Billy Black. We've never done this. We've done 6-mans of this back when we first started, but never an actual 2v2 until now. As we'll have Jackie Fulton, or yeah, well, Bobby get the win. Bobby's a little bit better. Joel Dean and Billy Black. Gaijin matchup. Oh no, we don't need to steal the show. That's right. So something's up. Oh, that's right. It's the booking analysis day. It's the ads. Because we have the Masawa Jun Akiyama match. Alrighty. As let's run this show. Night 4. Oh, I forgot to change the venue. As Satoru Asako getting the win to Super Driver Asako in 10:02. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a... compared to the rest of this tour, one of our better openers, but it's still not great. 33 for Takeo Omori and Timon Honda. That should have actually opened up the show. Takeo Omori with the Laird in 10:04. 45 for the Gladiator, and Yoshihiro Takayama's awesome with the Awesome Bomb. 10:24, 55 for Super Astro with the Los Guerreros team against Kabuki, Juni Zamaida, and Vampiro. Vampiro, nail in the coffin. One of the better guys in the match. Obviously, that team on the left, though, should have fucking won, but Hector's leaving. 59 for the Fantastics and Joel Eaton and Billy Black. It's a good match for the Fantastics. 64-62. That's very, very good. We'll take that. 63 for Fuchi and Ogawa against Firecat and Hayabusa. So Ogawa and Fuchi getting the win as Fuchi with the STF. Yeah, Fuchi's been very, very good. Ogawa's a little bit off his game. 63 there. I just don't think our crowd just bought in. You know, it's still, because especially with like Dean there, and it should have been a little bit better. But Dean gets the submission win with the Cloverleaf in 2012. Main event though gets the crowd interested again as an 82 for Miracle Vine's Connection and Hanson Spivey as Cordy with the Power Bomb. 1934. Doc with a 95, 82 for Hanson, 71 for Terry Gordy, and 67 for Dan Spivey. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah. Hell yeah. So we're almost at the halfway point of the tour now, at day 5, as on to the next day we go. Alrighty, night 5, as British Combat Club versus Fantastics. That's a pretty fun match in the Subgeneration Army, Holy Demon Army matchup there. As we'll go with the Nakajima Sports Center. See what we get. As this is definitely our main, 6-man Subgeneration Army, Holy Demon Army. Got Sawa, Kobashi, Kikuchi, Kawada, Taue, Ogawa. Very good matchup there. Kikuchi's going to beat Ogawa in the main, and then the British Combat Club Fantastics matchup. Which, I mean, the Fantastics have done a pretty good job so far up to this point, and it's time for that to end, though, with Johnny Smith beating them. As far as the British Combat Club, as far as I'd like to see a Gladiator Titans matchup. Have them beat Joel Eaton and Billy Black, which we did. Yeah, we have done this every month so far, so maybe not. Maybe just a nice George Takano Shinichi Nakano matchup. Yeah, perfect. First time meeting. So yeah, we'll have Big Titan get the win even. Fuck yeah. So we need a Haruka Aijin loss. So we just had Haruka Aijin lose to Satoru Ozaka, so now it's time to lose to Hideki Ozaka. Which Haruka Aijin's had 2 previous wins over him, both in November and December of 92. 2 years in the making almost for this Ozaka win. We'll have a Eddie and Hector matchup. Yeah, we'll have Terry and Cactus here. Cactus Jack gonna beat Hector Guerrero. Yeah, we'll have this be the Steal the Show match. Yeah, because Cactus, I mean, his pop's probably better than Hector's. Oh, no, just a little bit worse, so that's nice. Nice little elevation. Yeah, let's get Kontoshi on the card. See, he's gonna lose to... Yeah, let's have him lose to Giant Baba. We're getting a win. We beat Kontoshi. What a terrible match this will be. Can't wait. Cannot wait for it. And so let's have Teranishi get a loss while we're thinking about it. Yeah, just have Mitsuya Momoto beat him. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, it's gotta be like 6 minutes as well. Yeah, and then I guess an actual Young Lion versus Established Guy matchup. Trying to think what would be... Yeah, Kabuki could use the win. Yeah, Kabuki and Nagata, why not? We've done this a handful of... Oh, no, we haven't done this before. We've done this in tag matches, but not as a one-on-one match. I don't know, I'm just wired in on seeing Yuji Nagata and having him win a match, but he's going to lose to Kabuki there. Let's see how it goes. See how it goes. 41 for Baba and Kentaro Shiga. I cannot believe it, as he gets the win in 5:36. 41 again for Mitsuya Momoto and Samu Teranishi. Yamamoto gets the win at 6:29. Another 41 for Yuji Nagata and the Great Kabukis. Kabuki gets the win with a thrust kick at 9:57. 42 for Aruka Aijin and Hideki Ozaka. The Building Bomb at 9:42. 53 for Los Guerreros and Funk and Cactus Jack as Cactus Jack pinning Hector Guerrero with the double arm DDT. 55 for the Gladiator Titans with George and Shinichi Nagano as the Exploder for Big Titan. 17:54. 58 for the British Combat Club and the Fantastics as Johnny Smith with the Death Rally Bomb in 2002. Is it 80 for the Super Generation Army and the Holy Demon Army, the 6-man, as Masao and Kobashi. Great performances there. Kawada with 81 as well. Tremendous job there. So love it. Love to see it. Very good card. I mean, we haven't had anything under a 40 of that card. So that was very rare. Very seldom do we get that. So on to night 6 we go. Alrighty, night 6, as of course we have to add the one match from that got switched around. But we'll go there to the Hakata's lanes. Kyushu as this will probably be the co-main, maybe the main event. As Gordy's going to get the win there in the 6-man over Stan Hansen, Terry Funk, and Stan and Dan Spivey, rather. So now we got to scroll all the way down to here. And we'll say night 4. So yeah, I mean, it's a great match. I just think Jun Akiyama's going to bring it down a little bit compared to the co-main. It's tough, though. It could go either way. But of course, Kawada's going to get the win over Jun Akiyama, because we knew Jun was going to take the fall on that one. Let's see, Timon Honda. Let's have him in another match here. Let's go with... let's go Jinsei Shinzaki. Shinzaki versus Firecat. Why not? Actually, let's go with a 6-man. Let's go Firecat, Jinsei Shinzaki, Hayabusa versus Fuchi. Trying to think who. Yeah, let's go Fuchi and then Dragon. Yeah, let's go Fuchi and Dragon. Against, trying to think what Young Lion we should use. Guess Kantor Shiga. And we'll have Firecat get the win over Kantor Shiga. We'll have No Fear. Lose 2. Yeah, go British Combat Club. So we'll have either Norman or Regal get the win. Yeah, well, yeah, let's give it to Norman. Then we'll have Masao Inoue for versus George Scano. Yeah, fresh match. So have George get the win. Just because I know... Yeah, we'll go with Masaya Tanaka. Masaya Tanaka versus... Yeah, we'll go Johnny Smith. Fresh match. Johnny Smith's gonna get the win. That's a pretty good undercard. We just now need a Steal the Show match and then another match. Go with a tag. We did a couple of singles matches. Of course, the Eddie Hector match where they lose to... We'll go Malango Brothers. Fun match here. Joe's gonna get the win over Hector. yeah, it's good right there. See what 6-man we got, if there's any. Because we might go Kabuki in the Headhunters. Yeah, let's go Kabuki in the Headhunters. Versus Kobashi, Kikuchi, Haruka Aijin. And we'll have Kabuki beat Haruka Aijin. It's not great, but it gets the job done. Alright. Let's just want to double check, make sure, yeah, we're good to go. So, yeah, 63 for the opener. That's pretty fucking good, as Firecat pinning Kentaro Shiga to the super kick in 10-14. Yeah, I mean, obviously with Ultimo Dragon involved and Massive G involved, this was going to be pretty good. Yeah, 58 for No Fear, and British Combat Club Norman Conquest for Norman Smiley in 10-03. 55 for George Takano and Masato Noe. George the Tombstone in 10-08. 56 for Johnny Smith and Masato Tanaka. Death Valley Bomb there for Johnny Smith in 10-02. 71 for Haruka Aijin with Tsuyoshi Kikuchi and Kenta Kobashi against the Headhunters with the Great Kabuki, as Kabuki with the thrust kick over Haruka Aijin. 10-12. 10-22 rather. The 70. The Malango brothers against Los Guerreros, as Texas Cloverleaf for Joe Malenko over Hector Guerrero. Very fun match, though. Dean obviously pulling off all the stuff, but to see Dean and Eddie in there in a Steal the Show match, obviously that's going to be electric. And then 81 for Masao and Jun Akiyama against Kawada and Ogawa. So yeah, that definitely is probably going to be the best match on the card. Never mind, it tied with Miracle Vines Alliance and Terry Funk, Stan Hansen, Dan Spivey. What a match. As Gordy pinning Funk with the powerbomb. Holy shit, who authorized that? What a win for Terry Gordy. Man, that's awesome. Swollen calf muscle for Terry Gordy. It was Terry Funk who caused it. Come on, Terry. Terry on Terry violence. We don't need that. Alrighty. So on to night 7 we go. Alright, night 7. As we got a couple of backstage incidents. Terry Gordy, as always, turned up so drunk that we had to send him home. So it's unfortunate because he was going to face Terry Funk and probably Cactus. So, well, do we suspend him? Do we send him to rehab? Do we just fine him? That's the thing. I know that was one of Baba's rules. Nobody shows up drunk. Yeah, as far as I'm sure, if you might have saw it floating around on the interwebs. He had like a list of things, you know, as far as like things you couldn't do. One of them was showing up drunk. So I feel like we should be pretty hard on this, but we kind of need him for this night, so we're just gonna fine him. Yeah, sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, sorry about that. So Billy Black was brought before Wrestler's Court, accused of making a mess backstage, and I cleaned it up, knowing everyone else is the judge. Stan Hansen found him guilty and sends him to clean it up and then buy drinks for him for the show. Man. So now we're gonna have a not even hungover, a drunk as a skunk Terry Gordy tag match here against Funk and Hansen. So yeah, that wasn't even Cactus. You know, it's gonna be, you know, Stan Hansen too. So that's gonna be even better than what we envisioned. But I guess with this tag match, I guess you could just have Terry just hang out on the outside. Gordy's involved in the finish. Yeah, have him just come in and take a lariat. And, oh wow, he's not even able to work. Wow. Boy, we definitely should have probably suspended him or something. Boy, oh boy. As, let's see what we got as far as this. Yeah, we'll just switch that out. Yeah, we'll have this be the match then. Masawa Hayabusa Firecat vs. Holy Demon Army. As Ogawa's gonna beat Firecat. As then we'll have Doug Furnace, Eddie Gilbert vs. Joel Deaton and Billy Black, which is a match we did at the New York Giant Series, Night 5. We'll do it again here, though, as Eddie Gilbert's gonna get the win. It's gonna go 20. Hopefully that's a pretty good match, though. As I do want to see a Stan Hansen Terry Funk match, though, as far as them teaming. That team's electric. Hey, it's having Ultimo Dragon Super Outro. Fuck yeah, this is now the co-main. This match is gonna be awesome, as we're gonna have Hansen beat Ultimo Dragon. Unfortunately, Ultimo Dragon's going to have to take a lariat, but this is, I mean, you got, two luchadors, you got the Funker and Stan Hansen, two guys who just don't give a fuck, but this is, man, imagine Ultimo Dragon and Stan Hansen interacting. Just he's trying to do, like, the little, his little, like, the wrist lock flip into, the arm wringer. And Hansen just, right when he does the nip up, fucking brings him in, lariats him, turns him inside out. It'd be awesome. It'd be so awesome. As, yeah, I don't know why I went with a singles match. Well, we're here, so we might as well just, book a match here. Yuji Nagata, Gary Albright. Let's do it. I love it. Have we done this before? We have not. Gary Albright, of course, gonna get the win. But I love this match. I love it. Yeah, we do need Hosaka. I think we're going to have Hosaka and Super Astro. Or Satoru Osaka, rather. I think we're going to have them beat Los Guerreros here. Yeah, we haven't done this before. As we'll have Osaka beat Hector. We won't have it be Steal the Show this time. Poor Hector going through the ringer, though. Lost to just about everybody on the tour, and we've booked him every fucking night to lose. This has been brutal. Brutal to watch. Let's see, Timon Honda versus... Let's see who could get a win here. Could use a win, maybe even. Joe Malenko could use a win. Man, it's gonna hurt that he's just barely below that point. But he needs a win. We're gonna give him one. Then we'll have Dory team with Dean. Against us. Yeah, we'll go Gladiator Titans. Gladiator. Mike Awesome. He's gonna beat Dory Funk Jr. because on this tour, we're going to have the Gladiator Titans face the Headhunters in All Asia Tag Team title matchup. So that's a huge win, first of all, for, as far as the Gladiator. We got to keep Dory strong. I mean, this is crazy, but I love this match, though. Just the insaneness of having Dory lose. Yeah, we got a lot of tag matches, but that is, an all-Japan card. Especially a tour show. We'll have Noe. Yeah, Noe and Spivey. Spivey's Papa feel like, oh, no, they don't have any good chemistry. Yeah, we'll go with Cactus Jackson. I mean, man, Cactus, I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. Him in All Japan during the mid-90s would have been unreal. He would have been so awesome. They weren't ready, though. they were, man, especially if after he won the King of the Death match for All Japan, or for IWA Japan, it would show up and fought like Masawa or even Kawada, like to do the match they did in Hustle, but obviously, when Mick can actually perform, be awesome. Cactus Jack's going to beat Masawa Noe in the opener. Double arm DDT in 9:44. 33 though for Joe Malenko. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I don't know why we didn't have this be the opener. Texas Cloverleaf though for Joe Malenko in 10:06. 68 though for Gary Albright and Yuji Nagata. Way to go, Albright. Way to get to win the SDF in 10:07. 57 for Los Guerreros and Hideki Ozaka and Satoru Osaka. It's Hideki Ozaka getting the win with the building bomb. 7 points difference, not bad for Hideki Ozaka. 63 for Dean and Dory Funk Jr. against the Gladiator and Big Titan. It's not even that bad of a difference. I mean, it's only 2 points difference between the Gladiator and Dory Funk Jr., so shout out Mike Awesome getting a big win there. It's a 66 for Doug Furness and Eddie Gilbert against Joel Dean and Billy Black. Let's Gilbert with the hot shot in 2025. It's 82 for Ultimo Dragon Super Astro against Terry Funk and Stan Hansen. Yeah, this match is pretty awesome. Stan Hansen getting the win with the Lariat over Ultimo Dragon in 1951. And an 81 for the 6-man. It even did better than the main. It's Ogawa pinning Firecat in 20 minutes. As Masawa and Quad again, tremendous. 73 for Fuchi, 71 for Ogawa. What a team, the Holy Demon Army are. As we're getting closer and closer. On to night 8 we go. We just have nights 8, 9, and 10. Then we'll be ready for the final show. Alrighty, day 8, night 8. As, of course, the All Asia Tag Team title matchup is right here on this night 8 show. It's the Gladiator Titans, Headhunters, and also well, it looks like we might have to run that back to back. I don't think we will, though. I think we'll just run the Nagoya Congress Center again. Or, well, not again, but this time, during the tour. So, we'll add this, because I think even though, so the Headhunters are going to get the win. They'll retain. They'll be their 4th defense, I want to say. Even though this match here, that, of course, we missed out on having, because Terry Gordy showed up a little too drunk. Even though this match is definitely way better, I think out of respect to the All-Asia Tag Team titles, we should have that. No, let's... Fuck it. This is the best match we're gonna have on the card. We might as well have it be on last, right? I mean, might as well. Might as well. As far as... I kind of want to see Kobashi, Jun Akiyama against Taue in, like, Ogawa. I feel like we've had to have done this before. Nope, first time. So we'll have Taue get the win here. He's going to beat, you guessed it, Jun Akiyama. As Ruka Aijin going to be losing. He's going to lose to Takeo Mori. Help it get him over the hump. If we can. Don't think it's going to help him out, but we'll try. We will certainly try. Yeah, everyone's going to be pissed about that. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, Los Guerreros. Blonde Crushers, we might do this again. I'm just trying to think of... Because guys like... Because we can either do Hosaka and Super Astro again. Or Satoru Osako again, rather. Or we go something completely different. But I just feel like that's our best bet. So, we'll go with that, going 10. As we'll have Hideki Osaka getting the win. Because I want to say we had... Oh no, we had Hideki Osaka beat him last time, so we'll have Satoru Osaka beat him this time. Nice. Some more undercard stuff. If we can, is Yuji Nagata. Actually, now let's go. Yeah, let's go Kentaro Shiga. It's almost been a full week since he's been booked again. Trying to think. Thinking Eddie Gilbert, hot stuff beating him. I fucking love Eddie Gilbert. I was a little nervous about him as far as how he would do in Japan, and he's been everything I've hoped for and more. Love that man to death. Go with a 6-man. Let's go Candido, Johnny Ace, and... Ow. Damn, that's tough, because the... So, this is a perfect time for, like a Richard Slinger appearance, or... We'll go with Joe Malenko, I guess. Go with, like, a Gaijin 6-man team against a Japanese team. We'll go with George, Shinichi Nakano, and Kanka Kobayashi as the Steal the Show matches. We'll have Johnny Ace beat Shinichi Nakano. Nice. Nice. So, we just need one more match here. I think we're gonna go with a... Jinsei Shinzaki Bobby Fulton match. Yeah. Because why not? Bobby Fulton going to get the win, of course. Yeah, we need a lot. Need a lot of help after those. Well, yeah, we'll probably have that's a little better. All right, and we're on the show. Night 8. TKO Mori beating Haruka Aijin with a lariat. It somehow got a 42. Shocked. Absolutely shocked. Eddie Gilbert and Katori Shiga. Eddie Gilbert with a hot shot. 9:39. 54 for Bobby Fulton and Jinsei Shinzaki. The fantastic flip in 9:54. 55 for Los Guerreros and Hideki Osaka and Satoru Osako. As Satoru Osaka getting the win, the Super Driver Osako at 9:46. So 59 for Joe Malenko and the Blonde Crushers against George Nakano, Shinichi Nakano, Kiyaki Kobayashi. Johnny Ace pitting Shinichi Nakano with the Ace Crushers. A 65 for Johnny Ace. 57 for George Nakano. 56 for Kunaki Kobayashi. 54 for Chris Candido. And 52 and 51s for Joe Malenko and Shinichi Nakano. It's an 80 for Kenta Kobayashi and Jun Akiyama against Kira Taue and Yoshinori Ogawa. Again, great fucking match here. As Dynamic Bomb for Taue over Jun Akiyama in 1935. Yeah, it didn't have a prayer following even that match that we just did. So I'm very happy that we had this be the co-main as the Headhunters making their 4th defense of the All-Asia Tag Team titles as they beat the Gladiator Titans diving leg drop over Big Titan. Fun match, though. Fun match there. 76. Can't believe that didn't even do better than the Super Generation Army Holy Demon Army matchup as Stan Hansen getting the win with the lariat over Terry Gordy in 2021. Take this, you drunk fuckers. Doc and Stan Hansen, though. Tremendous stuff. Obviously, Doc getting the upper hand thanks to the chemistry boost, but some great stuff. I can't believe the crowd didn't get him back with this. Like, how did the crowd get back for the main, but not this? It makes no sense. Oh, well. As, what a show, though. I mean, that's a very, very good show here. As on to night 9 we go. Alright, day 9, night 9 here, as Super Generation Army taking on Tosha Quad and the Headhunters. I love this match here. It's going to be Masawa with Kobashi and Kikuchi taking on Quad and the Headhunters. Just makes sense. Triple Crown champ taking on the All-Asia Tag Team Champions as well. So, I love it. Absolutely love it. Then we got the Blonde Crushers. There's Doug Furness and Eddie Gilbert as well. And so, let's see what we get. So, again, would love to run Kanto here, but we probably shouldn't. We can run the Dream again. I didn't even really think about that. Because we'll probably be pretty good on that. Because we just need to run one more arena, or venue rather. And we'll be good to go before we obviously go to the Kanto show. Headhunter B. We'll be getting the win over Kikuchi there in our main event. And then the Blonde Crushers versus Doug Furness and Eddie Gilbert. As Eddie Gilbert's going to get the win, beating Chris Candido. I love this match, though. This is a fun match. Oh, is Eddie Gilbert, well, what's he got going on? It's weird. Oh, be working ECW tonight. Makes sense the booker wants to be there. So, we'll have that be a night 10 thing. Well, he's taking on Ultimo Dragon that show. And we can't have that show. Well, looks like we just won't be doing that. So, looks like we'll have Johnny Ace and Chris Candido. As far as who they will be facing, I guess we should do either Dorian Joe or Dorian Dean. We'll go Dorian Dean, so it's a little bit better. Makes sense to do this. Well, we did this night 4. Yeah, we'll have it be Joe this time. So we'll have Dory Funk Jr. get the win over Chris Candido. There we go. We're good to go here. Yeah. So our undercard. Let's have Jun Akiyama and Takeo Mori team up. Get them some tag matches, some tag team experience. As they're going to be taking on the Mitsuya Momoto Mighty Inoue team. For what's had to be. Wow, I can't believe we've only done this one time. Pretty nuts. As I really want to give Jun Akiyama or Takeo Mori a win here, but I just know that's a bad idea. So it's going to be Mitsuya Momoto beating Takeo Mori. And Haruka Aijin going to be losing in the opener. Let's do Haruka Aijin and Taz. Taz can always use a win. So, wow, we've done this before. That's interesting. As Haruka Edge was about to complain about it, but noticed the intimidating sight of Taz cracking his knuckles and glaring. Way to go, Taz. Way to bully him. As Timon Honda will be taken on. Let's exclude everyone who's booked. Yeah, Joel Deaton. Why not? And we'll have Billy Black in the singles as well against Kentaro Shiga. Billy Black, Kentaro Shiga. Alright. And we just need a Steal the Show match and one more match after that. Los Guerreros, we'll just have it be a singles, so Eddie doesn't have to be involved in it. It can just be Hector versus... So Vampiro could use the win. You know, Big Titan could use the win. And that's a good shout. Or even Firecat. Firecat could use it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have this be the Steal the Show match. Firecat over Hector Guerrero. And then our... Oh, Firecat. Not used to the things there. There we go. We should probably put that down there. Same thing with this. There we go. So we have a run of singles matches there. 4 in a row. We could use a tag or a 6-man even. We'll go with Johnny Smith in the British Combat Club. So we'll go Johnny Smith, Norman, Regal. George, Shinichi, and then we'll use Kanki Kobayashi. 16 minutes there as we'll have Regal get the win over Shinichi Nakano. Nice little 16-minute matchup. It will go before the Steal the Show match, though. But I think that's going to work out pretty well. So on the show. 48 for the opener. Tetsuya Momoto and Mighty Inoue against Jun Akiyama. And Takeo Jun Akiyama's really off his game. Second best guy in the match now. But, yeah, cooled the crowd a little bit. Yeah, cooled the crowd a lot there with this Taz Ruka match that doesn't click. Katachime for Taz in 9:36. Just keeps on getting worse and worse. It's Billy Black beating Kentaro Shiga with a pile driver. Not enough pop there. 45 for Joel Deaton and Tomoe Honda. Hey, they have great chemistry. As we get a bulldog for Joel Deaton in 9:54. 56 for the British Combat Club, and George Takano, Shinichi Nakano, Kanki Kobayashi is Regal with the Regal Plex. Very good match there for the British Combat Club, and even for Takano, Nakano, and Kanki Kobayashi. 52 for Firecat and Hector Guerrero, as Firecat with the super kick in 10:27. Yeah, a bit of a poor match there. 56, Blonde Crushers, Dory Funk Jr. and Joe Malenko. Texas Cloverleaf for Dory Funk Jr. in 1936. And an 80 for our main event, the 6-man Super Generation Army. Tosha Kawada with the Headhunters as Kikuchi taking the diving leg drop in 1932. Very good match, though. Yeah, I mean, those two matches are going to be tremendous there at the final show of the Excite series. On to our final tour show, though, on to day 10. And then it's on to the final show of the Excite series. Alrighty, day 10, night 10 here is, of course, the Eddie Gilbert Ultimate Dragon matchup, which is kind of like a prelude to who's going to take on the winner of Hayabusa and Masapuchi at our Champion Carnival tour. So that should be a lot of fun. And also, you know, Kenta Kobashi, Jun Akiyama taking on Headhunter A and Vampiro. I just wanted to see what would happen. Teaming up one of the Headhunters, just one of them, with Vampiro. And I don't think that's going to be the co-main, but it is what it is. As Masapuchi came to you backstage, said that he thinks that Cactus Jack has a bright future and be willing to put him over. Hell yeah. Yeah, good for 2 matches. That will work for me. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, so okay, so Osaka's a good shout. Yeah, Wakayama Prefectural Gymnasium, that works for me. So this is probably, I mean, this could definitely be a co-main, but I think for now we might even think below the co-main spot. And then Kobashi and Junakiyama against Headhunter A and Vampiro, that's even below that as well. But Vampiro is gonna get the win over Junakiyama there. I really want to give Kobashi and Junakiyama the win there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's have Vampiro take a loss as Kobashi's gonna beat him. Yeah, as far as let's have Headhunter B have a singles if we can. As see what we get with as far as Headhunter B, probably a Young Lion. Yeah, we'll go with or you know what? Let's go kind of the other way with it. Let's go Headhunter B, Masaha Noe against Tsuyoshi Kikuchi, Takeo Omori. And we can have Omori beat Noe. Or not a Noe, I don't know why we went with a Noe. Juni Zamaida. There we go. And then Juni Zamaida. I really don't want to have anybody major that's involved in like a top program to be involved in any of like the mains and stuff. Like even having Kobashi in the main event's kind of scaring me a little bit. As far as man, it's tough. It's tough because just about everybody's like on the show. Really, the Gladiator Titans, like they're not on the show. So we'll get them out there. Yeah, obviously, Doug Furnace and Eddie Gilbert are. We'll go with the Gladiator Titans though. They can beat Haruka Jin and Maria Noe in a little beatdown. Big Titan can squash them. Hell yeah. Get out of here, old men. Fall by the wayside. Sick. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be tough if that's kind of the route we're thinking. Because I mean it's just like just about everybody that we have that's like a major player is on that final show. Like everybody that's a major star, everybody that's a star, everybody that's well known, even besides Baba, is on the card. So it's just kind of like we just have to roll with the punches, really, if we're being honest. So let's go with Taue and Fuchi against Hayabusa and Furnace. That's a solid main. Very, very solid there. As we'll have Doug Furnace beat Ogawa, or beat Fuchi rather, in the main. Yeah, we'll take that as a main event. Now for the rest of the card, we need to steal the show match, and then we'll need two more after that. So Hector Guerrero. Let's see who's the next victim. And what might be the final guy he loses to? Yeah, I mean, we got Taz. That's always an option. Have Taz beat him. Because we just can't help ourselves. Taz getting the win there. Let's have another one as far as an undercard match. Yeah, we haven't used Masato Tanaka in a hot minute. do Masato Tanaka and Cactus Jack because fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, we are. I love it. It's Cactus Jack getting the win. I've done this before. So the Steal the Show match. We'll go with a tag. So we got Firecat here. Yeah, I kind of want to see what Osaka and Satoru Osaka. Let's see what they could do against a team like a Joel Deaton and Billy Black, even. So I want to say they're the only people left that don't have like a big time match. We'll either go with that or George and Shinichi Nakano. I think we're gonna go with George and Shinichi because they could use a win, especially Shinichi Nakano. Shinichi Nakano gonna get the win there, and yeah, I think this is a very, very good match to have. I mean, it's a big opportunity for Osaka and Osako. As far as something's up. Oh, didn't register that being a Steal the Show match. Weird. There we go. All right, we are good to go. So in the show 54 for the opener, of course, Cactus Jack and Masato Tanaka have good chemistry. Double arm DDT for Cactus there. 55 for Taz and Hector Guerrero as Taz with Katajime and 10-17. 62 for Kikuchi and Takeo Mori against Headhunter B and Jun Izumida. The right team wins there. Takeo Mori with the belly-to-belly suplex over Jun Izumida. A solid 11 points better than him. Boy, that sucked. As I don't understand how that sucked. Yeah, that's odd. A 36. Really, like the squash was that bad? I don't get it. 57 for George Takano and Shinichi Nakano against Osaka and Satoru Osako as Shinichi Nakano with the Dragon Suplex over Deke. It was like a very good match, though. Shinichi Nakano, I mean, he got performed by Satoru, but it was a good little match there. Good little match. A 72 for Kobashi and Jun Akiyama against Headhunter A and Vampiro as Kobashi with the Brainbuster over Vampiro in 20 minutes. 76 for Eddie Gilbert and Ultimo Dragon. Very good little junior match here as Eddie Gilbert getting the win over Ultimo Dragon. That's going to lead into a title match between the winner of Hayabusa and Masamu Fuchi. 77 for Taue and Fuchi against Furnace and Hayabusa's Doug Furnace with the Frankensteiner 1940. Good stuff there. 76s from both Taue and Furnace. 63 for Hayabusa and 62 for Masamu Fuchi. So we get a 75. Good stuff. Good stuff there. Didn't change any of the popularity there, obviously, with the tour, but we'll take it. As on to the final show we go, the Excite Series tour. As, of course, we got to advance an extra day, so we'll stop the recording and be there for the Excite Series, the final show, as Kawada, Masawa, can't fucking wait. Alrighty, as the Excite Series show is here. And, I mean, we'll obviously be running in one of the big venues that we can in the Tokyo Dome. Last year, Masao and Kawada teaming up and taking on Jumbo and Taue for the All Japan Unified World Tag Team titles. Of course, that would be the last big major match for Masao and Kawada to team with. Fast forward a year now, and now they're facing each other. I think that's exactly what we need. As for Chi being, again, the challenger, so is Kobashi Kikuchi, again being the challengers for the All Asia and the World Junior Heavyweight titles. Kind of funny, but we'll see what happens here. Actually, before we see this backstage incident, George Takano brighten the mood backstage by being so cheerful and fun to be around. Way to go, George Takano. Way to be a savage about it. As the Tokyo Dome, 42,000 on hand. That National Stadium can't come soon enough. As so Masawa Kawada, main event, it's going 30. His first time in Masawa's title reign that he did not beat his opponent, but his opponent does not beat him in Toshiaki Kawada. Fantastic match, though. That should be a lot of fun to see how the 60-minute draw is going to do. Co-main, Miracle Vines Alliance, Stan Hansen, Terry Funk. Winner takes on the tag champs, and it's Stan Hansen and Terry Funk. So Hansen and Funk are going to take on the Holy Demon Armies. That should be a lot of fun to see. Then we're going to have Junior Heavyweight title matchup, Masanobu Fuchi, Hayabusa. As Hayabusa is going to retain, and that will be obviously his first defense. What a great... I want to say it's his first defense. I'm thinking it's his second. No, it's his first. That was right. As he's going to beat Masanobu Fuchi there. Then we have the All Asia Tag Team title matchup. Kenta Kobashi and Tsuyoshi Kikuchi will win and beat the Headhunters. What a run, though, for the Headhunters. Had the belts now for 70 days, 4 defenses. Pretty good run. Pretty good run for sure. As far as we've had a couple of quick reigns now back-to-back with Stan and Spivey having it from October to December, and now from December to February. But it's a great run, though, that they've had. Having 4 defenses in that amount of time is pretty solid. So, that's their second reign in Kobashi and Kikuchi. So the Malango brothers with Dory Funk Jr. taking on Johnny Ace, Chris Candido, and Dan Spivey. As Johnny Ace is going to get the win, he's going to beat Joe Malenko there. As that should be a good little match. Then Taue and Ogawa against Doug Furnace and Eddie Gilbert. Taue is going to beat Doug Furnace there. That should be a lot of fun now. Then the British Combat Club, Jackie Fulton, obviously the Fantastics, as Steal the Show match. Regal's going to get the win there. Opener, Jun Akiyama, Takeya Mori losing to the Miracle Vines Alliance, as Terry Gordy and Taz are going to get the win, and Taz is going to beat him there, as we need to have that be all out, because now we're at the final show. So we're 24. Yeah, I figured we'd have to cut something, because 60-minute match. It's a lot of time indeed. Got to take a look and see. So Joe Higuchi's, Joe should be roughing the main for sure. We'll keep that. We'll kind of see what else he's roughing. Yep, of course, he had the co-main, too. Yeah, we'll give that to Go Iwata. Man, poor Joe. He's had a lot of matches. Don't tell me he's got this one, too. Jesus Christ, are we trying to murder Joe Higuchi? He was about to be out there for 2 hours. Don't tell me he's got this one, too. Okay, so that's Wada's. Oh, my Joe Higuchi's got this one, too. Thank God. Poor Joe Higuchi. Lord have mercy. As so our pre-show matches, we'll go with a tag, because why not? With the tag match, seems to go pretty well. As we'll go with the Gladiator Titans and Ultimo Dragon Super Astro. It's a pretty good match. Pretty good match there. The Big Titan's gonna beat Astro. Then, that might be one of the better things we have on the entire show. Of course, Joe Higuchi's got this one, too. So Mighty Inoue take that one. Then we'll have, Hosaka and Asako against the team of Vampiro, Juni Zumaida. Hosaka beating Juni Zumaida in the pre-show. I love it. As, oh god, it was almost not the pre-show. There we go. Alright, let's run the show. It's 44 for Vampiro and Juni Zumaida against Satoru Osaka and Hideki Osaka, as Satoru Osaka, off his game, still outperformed everybody in the match. But Juni Zumaida get the taking the building bomb. He bruised his kidney on that one. Tough break. 78 though for the Gladiator Titans and Ultimo Dragon Super Astro. Their team work that they do has been tremendous. And they lose there to the undeserving team, but just size-wise is a factor there. 64 for the opener, as Jun Akiyama and Takeya Mori losing to Terry Gordy and Taz, which Jun Akiyama with a 59. He's ready. He's ready, man. He's just got to get out of the young lion phase, and he'll be ready to go. I can't fucking wait. Been waiting a year for this man to get some big-time wins. We've given him some wins over the time, but just pisses everybody off. It's a 75 for British Combat Club and Jackie Fulton. Fantastics there. The Fantastics are going to take the losses. Regal with the Regal stretch over Tommy Rogers. Good stuff. And Regal and Johnny Smith, 74, 72, 68 for Norman. Much better team. Jackie Fulton with the 59. I don't know what happened with the Fantastics there. I feel like they did better on the tour than they did at the final show there. 87 for Toway and Ogawa against Doug Furness and Eddie Gilbert, as Toway with the dynamic bomb in 20 minutes. Great win there for Toway. 81 for the sixth man of the Funks, or the Malango brothers rather, with the Dory Funk Jr. I said with the Funker, but of course that's not the Funker. That'd be Terry Funk. But Dan Spivey and the Blonde Crushers get the win, as Johnny Ace the Ace Crusher over Joe Malenko in 2006. Dan Malenko, best guy in the match by far. Dory Funk Jr. second. Spivey third with 70. Good job there. Dory was a little off his game too. Still the second best guy in the match. Candido, almost in the 60s. Way to go, Chris Candido. He's come a long way. So 92 for the All-Asia Tag Team Title matchup of Kenta Kobashi and Tsuyoshi Kikuchi against the Headhunters. It's a great performance from the Headhunters there. Great performance from Kobashi, of course. Really pulling this one. A 94. Awesome. 87 for the Junior Heavyweight title matchup as, shout out Masato Fuchi. Outperforms Hayabusa here. Hayabusa, though, with his first defense. It's a great match. It's a really good match. And he avenges that loss. 91 for the co-main. It's the Miracle Violence Alliance. Losing to Stan Hansen and Terry Funk. And we'll have a Stan Hansen Terry Funk versus Miracle Violence Alliance or a Miracle, not even Miracle, Holy Demon Army matchup. But man, that is an awesome match. Because Doc and Gary Albright were tremendous. Stan and Funk were great. That was awesome. Main event, though, can it top it? It does. It's a 97. And look at fucking Kawada with a 99. Nassau with an 88. How unfortunate. But what a match, though. Going 60. You fucking get an experience here in the Tokyo Dome, seeing Tosha Kawada and Mitsuha Masawa wrestle for 60 minutes. Unreal. Unreal, of course. As I can't believe that was on 99, but we'll take it. What a show. As far as who to put over. My God, look at that. Out of the 8 matches we had, 5 of them were light blue. That's crazy. Man. That is nuts. So I'm going to give some love to Toway for his performance in that tag match. Give some love to Kobashi for his performance in his tag match. And then, Masato Fuchi for his performance in the Junior Heavyweight title matchup with Hayabusa. Those 3 guys really doing a tremendous job there. Fantastic stuff. What a show. This series, you just know it's going to be a great show, but even knowing going in, it's like, man, this is going to be awesome. It's just feels so gratifying seeing a show come together like this. And, we're setting up for a hell of a champion carnival as the champion. Mitsuha Masawa survives again. He's got Toshiya Kawada, though. He's got that rematch he's got to wait for. Kawada, last year they went 30. It wasn't enough. They went 60. Just here in February. It wasn't enough at the Excite Series. What's going to happen in the Champion Carnival? Is Masawa going to walk away with the Champion Carnival, or will somebody beat Masawa in the main, or if he even makes it to the main? We got a lot of heavy hitters. Everything's coming together. This is just fantastic all the way around going into the Champion Carnival. Nobody's injured. That's like a major star. Really, the only as far as like Terry Gordy's swollen calf sucks, but he'll be fine. Dan Crawford's major concussion. He'll be back around the time, not at the end of the Champion Carnival, but the end of the following tour after that. Slinger's going to be back soon, and just sucks about Kojima, but what can you do? It just sucks to suck. But on to the Champion Carnival we go. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys next episode. Take care, everyone.